What we believe as lawyers is bail is a constitutional right, and everyone is entitled to bail. Before the appellants that are there are no compelling reasons justifying a further detention of the accused persons. The state has no evidence whatsoever, except those visa cards and the gadgets that they purport to have retrieved from the accused person. They have not shown any proof that indeed the appellants were trading in cash, they were externalizing cash, and they were dealing in currency. There's no evidence. Mere possession of bank cards is not legal, it's not illegal. And we think our clients are proper candidates for bail, and they are entitled to this bail. And I think that is all. We hope that the court would see that justice of the case prevail, and see that to it that the state cannot abuse the system and deny the accused person bail. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to Rombe Uncensored. And more updates are coming through, actually. So Chris Mutsvangwa is in Parliament this afternoon, and he has been hailing President Mnangagwa, I don't know, 3-4 times, honestly. But I want you guys to take a look at him speaking. Please go ahead.
A testament, a homage to the work which is being done by President Mnangagwa and his economic dream team. This is a big thing. What does it mean? It means that we can borrow money easily, not only from institutions like IFAD, but we can now borrow money from even the private sector, the commercial sector of this world. We are on our way there. But more important, we are attracting investment because our economy is showing positive signs of growth. So if you can rebase your economy from 17 billion in 2018 to 47 billion in 2024, you are doing extremely well as a country. And this is a country which is not being given access to the soft financing or the concessional loans which are coming from other international financial institutions. So we are doing well. And when the minister goes to look for a loan from IFAD for the rural people, we are saying whether it be big money, whether it be small money, as long as it changes the lives of our people in this country, we want it. And this money for rural people of Zimbabwe who want pumps, solar pumps, to do their drip gardens, as has been said by Senator Mfumira, has been said by Senator Zindi, as has been said by my colleague here to the right, the senator from UMP. This is money which changes people in our rural areas. So we need to support that because it touches on where most of us came from, the rural people. We need to support that loan. So for the naysayers, well, you need education. I heard some Latin phrases being mentioned here about, sounding very profound about issues. That's very good to sound learned. But it's more important to appreciate what President Mnangagwa and his Minister of Finance and his central bank have done to make the Zimbabwe economy do well. We are attracting private money into this country, which is risky capital, not loans. When you hear of lithium being exploited in Zimbabwe, it's not a loan. It's somebody who has come from outside to say, Zimbabwe is open for business. I can put my money, and if it will make profit, and because the people of Zimbabwe are hardworking, it will make profit in the shortest possible time. That's why out of 7 billionaires doing lithium, 4 or 5 are in Zimbabwe today. We want to thank President Mnangagwa for doing that. We are going to become a battery producer because we are attracting private capital. Last week, we fired the blast furnaces in Manise for producing steel in this country on a big scale, 10 times, 20 times bigger than Cisco. This is what Emmerson Mnangagwa, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, is doing for this country, attracting private capital. So when we attract this money, private capital, the proportion of our loan, which we are so much scared of, becomes very little because the economy is performing very well. We cannot fail to go and borrow money to grow our economy because we are scared that the loans will be burdensome. When we know that the risk capital which is coming into this country is growing this economy so fast that the loan becomes very little. That's why the Americans and the British and everyone are coming now back to Zimbabwe to negotiate. They realize that our economy is doing well. When you do well, nothing succeeds like success. And this is what President E.D. Mnangagwa has done for this country. So, Minister of Finance, you are doing a brilliant job. This loan needs the support of this House. And I do hope that the naysayers from across the board after my intervention can even go and learn a little bit more so that Latin phrases can be replaced by a much more informed appreciation of the economy.
Point of order.
Okay, guys, so you heard him. Fascinating. And at the same time, I feel for him really. He looks dilapidated. I can only imagine when your son is in prison and you still be at work. You know, all of a sudden, the very same Chris that I've known being a bulldog, you know, is folding, becomes very humble. How can I say, what do I say? How the mighty has fallen, or what's going on right there? But yeah, I'm really, really praying for him, like praying for everyone, every Zimbabwean who is a child who is in prison. But all I'm just saying is he has folded heavily. You know, interesting right there. Very interesting. And I just want to read some of the comments that people have dropped. You know how it is. The moment you speak about Chris Mutsvangwa, people are going to talk. So let's look at some of the comments that people are dropping this afternoon. You know, actually, I do really feel for him, honestly, I do. So Muturi said, can I please have the link? Or he's asking for the full link, but I need to look for some that are very important. And the street judge, he said, while his son is politically persecuted, he's not a man. Wow, that's deep. Way too deep, yo. Way too deep. And Bongoro said, "Wana yo chambere iri kungo tinya phone yawo." The way I'm looking at the people that are in Parliament right now is that they are just literally feeling for him. You know, they didn't expect him to actually come to work, I guess. You know, when you go through such, people don't expect you to say much because that's your baby. Yeah, it's your child that we're actually referring to. But yeah, it is really sad. Kuzana said, excellent presentation by the Senator Mutsvangwa. I guess this had cause and headliners for ZANU-PF, incredible. And Leonard Kon said, lies detected. And Virum also say, intelligent, kuhondo yakapinda mudanga, idichi baba, pakunyara zambiti, mwana ari kuseri kwe kaunda. Wow. Again, people are just becoming a bit harsh on him. And then Unati said, what loan? But then he had to also attach a small little clip that says, never Mutsvangwa's fundus smagoria apprehension and concomitant custodial incarceration is indubitable. The reprehensible vicious detection in Zimbabwe is as insecretable as it is unbreedable. Chris Mutsvangwa. No, I think it's literally just referring to how Mutsvangwa has been, you know how he is when it comes to English. I must give it to him. Mutsvangwa is very good on that. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Wow. I really so feel for him. And then Blaza said, to please his enemy. Yes, government or private investment theory as it is, economic books, but in Zim, it benefit who? Only them through nepotism, tax evasion, and markets, and when millions wallowing in poverty and joblessness, what investment is that? But I guess, honestly, when I look at the Mutsvangwa situation, is like, I don't really know if the son is guilty or not, because I mean, he is still, you know, not guilty until proven guilty, right? He's still very much innocent. So I really think we need to wait and see. But I mean, most of people in ZANU-PF are all criminals, right? Majority of them are criminals. So no one is safe right there. You better not laugh at someone because your time is coming, y'all. Your time is really coming. So honestly, I can't wait to see what's going to be happening here, guys. And guys, I'm happy to actually hear what you guys think in the comment section below. You know, I'm so happy. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna look at other things that are going on this afternoon. The PVO bill as well. PVO bill has become another situation that we need to really sort in the country. People has been debating around it, and actually yesterday in Mashingo, people were beaten, and the allegations are there were ZANU-PF thugs who came into parliament and began to cause noise. Again, guys, am I the only person who find it weird when Zimbabweans fight all the time? To be known being a country of chaos, we can do better, guys, right? We can do better, correct? So yeah, so today it was Harare. I just want to read out the statement that they sent at the Zoom Rights Live. They said, PVO bill public hearing in Harare, a significant number of women believed to be adherents of the Johann Masowe Church have reportedly been transported to the venue of the ongoing hearing. The Ambassador Hotel room designated for the event is now filled to the brim. Attendees, including children, are seen wearing head coverings branded with the church insignia. The space has become so congested. Is this not about Mazbaba Ishmael? Because they say they've got rights. I'm also worried about that church because you see young kids are being taken by old men, which really does not look okay, in my opinion. So people, I'm glad that Zimbabweans are beginning to speak up. I also saw the issue of the Parliament of Zimbabwe as well. So Parliamentary Hospital as well. A lot is happening, really. A lot is happening. All right, thank you guys for coming through. I just want to appreciate you so much. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Until later on, because we're going to be having a live tonight, we're looking at Nelson Chamisa and his speech for tonight. It's quite very interesting, guys, coming through so that we can talk. I love you and God bless you. Bye for now.